Talking about, it's your partner, man, who? It's your partner, man, who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. What's good with the people, man? How y'all doing on this terrible Tumble Tuesday? You say terrible Tumble Tuesday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good, people like hee hee, ha ha? You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get this stick up in stores now. You can go get you some off 76 MacArthur Giants League is what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know what I'm talking about, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you don't watch me or you forgot, you come get them from me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh. You can come get them from me, man. Sprinkler system on you. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores now. Funkadine trying. Make sure you go get you some. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, if all else fails, you just can't get nothing nowhere else, man. Go and get you some off of Amazon. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. Come on with it, bro. Worldwide INC, man. Come on with it, bro. Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, bro. Worldwide. They say, bro, you be smooth. You know what I'm talking about? Smooth with it. They gonna say, what does that mean? I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? Means everybody. They say, what, bro? I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Cutthroat. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama always said, boy, brush them whiskers when you're on TV. Even if they got a hole in them. That hole almost gone, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Look at me now. You know what I'm talking about? I almost forgot, folks. Coffee Chronicle, classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? That word was we at the disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. No, no, no. I don't promote no drug sellage. No, no, no. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no, don't take a sip of the sippers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no, crime. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to get better like myself. I ain't prejudiced. No, no, no. Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know, that love. Back to YouTube community. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, man, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? How y'all doing on this terrible Tumble Tuesday? You say, what are you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, didn't have to roll no more peyote. You know what I'm talking about? I had some. You know what I'm talking about? I had a little piece with me. You know what I'm talking about? Didn't have to roll no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out all the 2 feet. Shout out all the two-faced people with one piece of dope. You know what I'm talking about? I split it with you. See. Fuck it, man. Terrible Tumble, man. Listen to this one right here, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I got all this shit on my heater on. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, feeling good out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Terrible Tumble. So what you talking about today, bro? Just that right there. That terrible tumble. Now, I don't know how long you've been living. You know what I'm talking about? But if you keep living, like everybody go through it. You know what I'm talking about? That shit might have to deal with life. It might not even have to deal with you physically in any harm. It might not have to deal with you financially in any harm. It just you're gonna live long enough to a chain of events in your life. You know what I mean? It could be anything, death in the family. You know what I'm talking about? Just anything, bruh. Might be a breakup. This could be anything, folks. But just know, everybody gonna go through their terrible tumble. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to say. And on this terrible tumble Tuesday, and we got some people out there, they act like everything is the terrible tumble. And I ain't talking about that shit right there, you know what I mean? You just got some people that, like, no matter what, it's the end of the world. It could be anything, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And they just gonna act like it's the end of the world. And I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about no shit that you could just, because a lot of these problems, motherfuckers be acting like they be having, bread, don't even really be no problem. You ever seen a motherfucker like that, like, be like, man, I can't find a ride. You can get on the bus, bruh. You get what I'm saying? You just acting like because you can't find a ride, like you can, there's plenty of ways, bruh. Niggas out here on scooters, bikes, there's plenty of ways, bruh, that you can find a solution to your problem. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't talking about that shit right there. I'm talking about the terrible tumble when life just hit you, folks. Bam, you know what I'm talking about? Yo, hold on. You know what I'm talking about when life just hit you with that good uppercut. Yeah, man, this terrible tumble, man. I'm talking about when life hit you with that right hook, man. You get what I'm saying? And it might, like I said, bro, it might not be no physical harm. You get what I'm saying? It might not be no physical harm. It might not be no financial harm. It might not even be nothing that's going like physical harm or financial harm. You still might be having money and all that. You safe and everything. Just something like, I don't know, a breakup. You fall out with your partner. But you keep living life, bro, you're going to have your shot at the terrible tumble. And I'm just here to tell you that that's just life, bro. And the motherfuckers might be liable to come and go, bro. It just depends on how you living. You get what I'm saying? Because on this terrible tumble Tuesday too, one of the things I want you to know too, bro, a lot of us, we set ourselves up for the terrible tumble. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about no self-made ass, like you going through a hard time because of you. I ain't talking about that, bro. I ain't talking about you talking about you in the middle of your terrible tumble, but you just really got a gambling problem. You feel what I'm saying? You just really got a drug problem. You just really got a drinking problem. So with the shit you do, it don't make you make the best decisions. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about that shit right there either, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just talking about that shit that's gonna happen. Life, you're gonna lose people in life, you feel me? Because everybody got their turn to die. So you're gonna lose people. You might lose friends, breakups, just all kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about? You might lose jobs. You just might, it's a lot of shit that just might go wrong in a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Now, Baba. Now, what I am here to tell you though is that when that shit right there happened, folks, you can't succumb to it. I'm sorry, bro. What is you can't, bro. Because if you ask me, this is just my honest opinion, bro. Like with that depression shit, I think people cause their own depression. I do. I think you cause I think you cause your own self to be depressed due to the shit you think about. That's what I honestly believe. And I know there's some people out there suffering from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bad. And I feel for y'all, man. But just my personal opinion about that shit. And I'm not trying to make a joke out of that shit, trying to be funny about it or nothing. I just think because like if you go check the medical field, that's just like what's the other shit? The being anxious. When niggas be anxiety, that shit. There's really no the doctors can't find why that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? The best conclusion they came up to is your mind get to thinking too fast. You get so nervous that you send yourself into a panic. You feel me? But just like depression, my personal opinion, I think that shit comes from just the way you think. You get what I'm saying? I do. And shout out to anybody who suffering from that shit. But on this terrible Tumble Tuesday, folks, in your life, you're gonna have to be ready to stay the course. You is, bruh. You can't be one of them motherfuckers. We gonna use sports as an analogy on this one. You can't be one of them motherfuckers. You got the Raiders and you this who you rocking with. Then the other team, they go up 10 points real quick. You know what I'm talking about? We still got a whole game left. You can't be one of them motherfuckers that, oh man, they finna lose anyway. I knew you can't be one of them, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Because we still got a whole lot of game left. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta be like that in life, bruh. You gotta be ready to put your feet on concrete, on earth, bruh. On some real shit. And stay the course. You feel me? Because this motherfucker gonna get funky at times, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Now the key is to have more good times than you have bad ones. But at the same time, bruh, you gonna be going through shit all while you in this motherfucker. And it's gonna be up to you to fix your own puzzle in your own life. But one of the biggest things now is like when shit happen, instead of us just trying to get up out the shit, we sit around and have hella resentment and shit, folks. You get what I'm saying? On this terrible tumble. You get what I'm saying, folks? It's like we'll fall off and then instead of us just doing everything we can to get back, nigga, we sit around and start counting who don't help us in our time of need and all that shit. You get what I'm saying? We start holding grudges and shit like because you fucked up right now and you depended on somebody else to help you get unfucked up. You know what I'm talking about? You got yourself fucked up now. It ain't like somebody helped you get fucked up. You did that on your own. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this terrible tumble, this shit go all around the world, bro, all around the board. Everything I talk about go all around the world, all around the board, bro. Because that shit just, I don't know. I don't know. But it ain't that bad, folks. And this is what I want y'all to understand. This is why you got to get more in tune with yourself. This is why you got to get more in tune with your own life. This is why you got to know what's going on with you, folks. Because nowadays we sitting around here, bro, and we when I say we ain't living right, we not, bro, because we hindering our own self, folks. You say, what you mean by that? I mean, you work at Burger King, but you watch so many rap videos, you got to go have this chain, or you got to go, you done saved up money for damn near a year to go put a down payment on the Benz, bruh. Because you just got to ride for him. We be out here hindering ourselves, folks. We don't be living right. And we just got fucked up thought processes and shit. We want to be the man. You could really be the man, bruh. You get what I'm saying? You could be the man in your own life. You could be the star in your own life, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Get up out this these tricks they be playing nowadays. You get what I'm saying, folks? Yeah. Cause they play a dirty trick, folks. And it goes two ways. They make you either think you more important than what you is, folks, or they make you think that you not as important as you is, folks. But they gonna play that game with you one way or the other. And to counter that game right there, bruh, you just gotta be who you is on real earth, folks. When your feet touch concrete, that's what's gonna matter right there, who you is right then. You get what I'm saying? So don't fall for this other shit. But on this terrible tumble Tuesday, bruh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? And that should let you know what you made of at the point when it happened, bruh. Because a lot of this shit, bruh, like, I know we always say God don't give you more than you can handle and all that. But it'd be like y'all be shitting on God if He not doing something good for you. You get what I'm saying? Like if God ain't letting you hit at the casino or God ain't just blessing you with the shit you want, then we kind of shit on God. Then the shit we be going through, like I just believe all that shit is a test to see what you made out of. Just like because I'm not all that familiar with the Bible, so I don't want to come up here and act, but I know that motherfucker. I want to say it was my man Job, the one he tested and shit, gave boils and all that shit, just to see how he was gonna act, to see if he was gonna curse him. He never did. Bray stayed the course. Because Job was even with the game, bruh. He had faith, so he wasn't tripping. And he sat on the mountaintop some night talking about, why, God? You know what I'm talking about? Why me? But he still didn't trip, bruh. He just kept his licking. And what God do at the end, man, he gave him 10 times of what he had before, man. If I'm quoting that right, I think that's how I went though. I think that man got more than he ever had. You know what I'm talking about? He just stayed the course. It took a minute too. And that's what I think sometimes. God just be testing you, bruh. This universe just be testing you. But at that point, bruh, that's for you to show yourself what you made of, folks. At that point. Because that's how you going to learn a lot about yourself. You know how we be doing all them hypotheticals and shit? Nigga, if that was me, that's how you really learn what you going to do, folks. For real. Told you, I was one of them niggas sitting around motherfuckers high side, man. And I told you I had to come back and apologize. That's the type of nigga baby cuz, yeah. I used to say all that shit that sound good. Nigga, I wish a nigga would pull a gun on me, nigga. And nigga, I'm not going no, man. I'm telling you, niggas pull that motherfucker and got the yanking, bruh. I would have beat Hussein Bolt, nigga. And I could have gave him a head start. And still snatched him. And I ain't even fast. I'm just telling you, bruh. You don't know what the fuck you'll do until you got to do it. So y'all watch out of that, on that. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know we love to come here and talk big shit and high side and all that, but you still just watch what you say out your mouth, bro. Because the universe will put you on stage, folks. The universe will put you on stage. You get what I'm saying? Say, bro, you segue a little bit like I've been telling you. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? It'll all tie in the end. On some real shit. But on this terrible tumble, man, I told you I'm in the middle of the greatest story ever told. I'm still in the middle of it, so I'll let y'all know. Be on the lookout for it, though. Coming soon. You feel me, bruh? And not just this is my whole life, bruh. I've been going through shit. But, nigga, at 46 years old, nigga, I just went through some of the most unexpected shit that just, nigga, out of nowhere just fell out the sky on my lap, bruh. You feel me? And, man, I didn't sit around and, think about what the fuck nobody else could do for me, bruh. I got the fuck up and I found out everything I could do for my motherfucking self, folks. You feel me? I wasn't sitting around every day not applying myself, then getting mad because somebody don't want to help me. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to tell y'all on this terrible tumble Tuesday, folks, it's coming. It's gonna come. at that point, bro, you're gonna have to stand up. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. At that point, whatever the fuck you made of, is it come out, folks. But what I'm noticing in today's time in this society, folks, when it be a terrible tumble or something like that, bro, we don't be viewing that shit the same no more. We sit around and act like somebody's obligated to do something for us or help us and all that shit, bro. So now kind of what you seeing is like if somebody fall on hard times, it's like they start blaming everybody else. You get what I'm saying? And come on, folks. At some point, you're going to have to take credit for yourself. And until you take credit for yourself, bro, you probably have a lot of terrible tumbles. Because it ain't going to never be your fault. You get what I'm saying? But you always going to be, headlining some bullshit. You feel me? Yeah, you're going to be headlining some bullshit, man. But on this terrible tumble Tuesday, man, on some real shit, I'm just here to tell you, man, you could do that shit, folks. It's gonna be the way you think, bruh. It's gonna be based on the shit you're gonna be able to do, folks. You feel me? And for some reason, we sit around and act like, I don't know, bruh, just as a whole, we act like we can't do nothing. We act like all this shit is far-fetched. Like it can't be us. So we gotta sit around and just worship Lil Wayne and Jay-Z and them for the rest of our life. Because you can never get to where you want to be. Man, you better stop thinking like that, folks. You better stop thinking you too young. You better stop thinking you too old. You better stop thinking all that shit. You better start thinking, nigga, that you could just do it. You get what I'm saying? Because on this terrible tumble Tuesday, folks, man, you going to run into that shit, folks. And at that point, you're going to find out who you is. You feel me? Is you going to get up and go get it and make that shit happen for yourself? Or is you going to be one of the motherfuckers on Facebook and Instagram with hella subliminals? All them scar face subliminals and shit where the nigga sitting down at the table. Where y'all seen that one? Talking about when you up and they got everybody at the table, then they say when you down that nigga at the table by itself. Y'all gonna be one of them motherfuckers dropping hella subliminals and shit. You get what I'm saying? On Facebook and Instagram, you know what I'm talking about? Or are you just gonna get up and go make that shit happen? I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do, folks. I just know what I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying? But on this terrible tumble, man, that shit gonna be as terrible as you make it. It is, folks. Whatever the fuck you going through in life, that shit is only gonna be as terrible as you make it. You feel me? That's just why it's always good to think in solutions and not problems. It is. And that's why it's good to do that. That's some real shit, bro. Because on this terrible tumble Tuesday, when you thinking problem, you're gonna find yourself further like everything is gonna be terrible. You get what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no leeway. You like your brain ain't gonna have no leeway to ever get your mind process to the faith and the hope. You get what I'm saying? You just gonna be stuck on all the bad possibilities, all the slut rock energy. You know what I'm talking about? The Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will. You gonna start manifesting all that shit. why you take all that shit with a grain of salt, folks, and just keep pushing. Because if you keep pushing, you're going to figure it out, folks. I promise you, you're going to figure it out, man. You got to know you're going to figure it out. You just got to have faith, man. And when I mean faith, you got to have faith, folks. Bruh, when I say you got to have faith, like you got to know you're going to make some shit happen and you don't even know how you're going to do it. You just know you're going to do it. You know what I'm talking about? I know somebody out there know what I'm talking about. You ain't got one idea, nigga. Situation just hit you, nigga. Life just push up. And you don't know what the fuck you gonna do. You just know you gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, folks, you're gonna have to be your own ace in the hole. At some point, you're gonna have to be your own ace in the hole. You're gonna have to pull a few magic tricks out your own hat. But on this terrible Tumble Tuesday, man, you know what I mean, man, they gonna come. You can't dwell on that shit. You can't focus on that shit. You can't make that shit bigger than what it really is, bruh. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta look at the situation for whatever the fuck the situation is. And then you figure out how to handle the situation, man, and you move on. You don't make the situation like life or death. If the situation not life or death. You get what I'm saying? And on this terrible Tumble Tuesday, like, I don't know, folks. I can just tell you they gonna come. That's all I could just tell you they gonna come, folks. And how you view life from that point right there, bro, is gonna play a factor in how you gonna get around that shit. You get what I'm saying? But it's gonna be on you to get around, bruh. Don't make that shit that bad. Everybody fuck up, nigga. Everybody gotta take a step back. You know what I'm talking about? But don't even worry about that shit, bruh. Just focus on what the fuck you could do, nigga, to get back stronger. You get what I'm saying? And not enough of us do that. We just fall off and turn to the slut rock energy. Like, wah, 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 wah. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? For real. And then with everything in our mind just go bad. As soon as we hit the bump in the road, you know what I'm talking about? Now it's the end of the world. Now everything. You know what I'm talking about? You just go downhill from there. You can't even think positive no more for yourself. I ain't talking about free the world and feed the homeless. I'm talking about you can't even get no positive thoughts for yourself. You can't even muster up no positive energy for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? A good spirit for yourself. To get you out there to even put you in traction to even do something. You get what I'm saying? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.